Good morning, my friends. Waiting on the Stardew Valley update and thought I would hurry and get another Animal Crossing video up. I was in such a hurry, I didn't even close the door, so hopefully my dogs will leave me alone. If there's a sudden interruption, you'll know why. It'll be the dogs. Hello, Isabel. How are you? We are on Harmony, my forever island. Welcome. Welcome to Harmony, everyone. So we have one of the Gullivers. Gulliver or Gullivar? We'll have to go check it out. We had Gullivar last, so, hopefully it's Gulliver. Okay, I'll see you in a bit, Isabel. Bye. Oh, look! I got the green mom crown. I'm so excited. It doesn't really go with my outfit. And it's not my favorite hairstyle with it. Let's see. Oh, Wolfgang sent me something. Okay, I just wanted to know who it was. And I bought this fake statue on Harv's Island to get the art to progress. So let me show you. Well, let's see what Wolfgang gave me too. Metronome. What color? Ugh, I don't like that one. I do like a good metronome though. My kids took piano for a while, and then they all chose different instruments, and I had a metronome, and I do love metronomes. The one we had was like a $12 digital one, and it worked great, and because this was before smartphones, so do I want to put those away? What did I have? I'll just put them away. I'm running out of room. I really got to clean this out, but I don't want to take the time to figure out where it's going to go. But I love the big old-fashioned ones like that. I had a friend who had one. The votes decided that he needed to be in a green pod. Bill's a little disturbed that he's in there anyway. He thinks that he's drowning. I think it's like a life-suspending animation liquid, like in The Abyss. If any of you have seen the movie The Abyss. Something like that. Don't know where he's going to go yet. He's definitely not going to stay there. I'm only missing one gyroid now. I've got all the others. I don't know what it is. And yes, I'm still just shooting balloons down and leaving them wherever. I'll do a video where we just run around and open them. I just want to do some very basics. So let's go find our bottle and find which bird we got. Really quickly, I didn't clear this yet. I got turnips. I finally bought turnips. It was, they were selling for 94 bells each, so we need to check our turnip prices. And I spent 2 million bells on turnips, so let me go show you my turnips. Because the first time you buy turnips, if you didn't know this, the first time you buy turnips on your island, you are guaranteed a small spike. So if you can invest big that first time. So I have turnips here. I think I have some in here. I have them in there. This is when it really pays off to not have decorated your house yet. I don't think I have any in here, because this is where I'm keeping my gyroids until I filter through. I don't know. I'm going to keep one of each, and I'll put them all in one room. And then I don't know if I'll keep any of the others. But, that's a little crazy making in there. But most of them went straight into my upstairs and my basement. Let's go look at the basement. I mean, you can imagine what it looks like, but we have to look. So, yep. Almost 2 full million bells. I think I had like 30 or 60 bells left after that 2 million. So let's actually go check that price right now. He's not scooted back, which is where I would put him because my pipe is right there. I should just move my pipe, I guess. Let's see. Oop, right in there. What else was I going to check? I don't know. Let's do this first. Also, I need to give a bit of a health update. So I have been buying most of everything just to kind of catalog them, which is why my storage is really full. But I will come back and do that later when I can take the time to look everything up. turnip prices. 64. Okay, so they're still a little low, and when I put them into Turnip Profit, it'll tell me when I'm expected to get them to go up. The highest they will go, the highest they have potential to go is 220 this week. But if you don't use Turnip Profit, if you haven't used it yet, I will link that. It's a little program where you can put in the details, and it will tell you how things are going to move. It won't tell you exactly what your prices are, but it will say, here's your trend, and this is when you're likely to get a spike, and stuff like that. So anyway, it's great. I think there are other ones, but I use Turnip Profit. Nope, I'm good. Thank you. Oops, this one. I'll see you guys again later. Afternoon, I'm sure, when your prices change. So part of why I'm keeping the video short is because of my very bad headache. I moved a bunch of flowers because I wanted to keep them, and I had to clean out my, did I find my bottle? I don't think I did. I had to clean out my flower breeding garden. I'll show you that. But the 5K. So I told you all I was doing a 5K, and I was very worried about it because it's Gulliver. Yay, I'll see him later. Because of the health problems that I've been having, and I did work really hard to make sure I had lots of food, because food seems to be really having an impact on my energy drops. They're not entirely linked to food, but they are food related. They seem to be worse if I am neglecting whatever. So I am working with my doctors. I have not gone in and checked my latest thought. Like, I'm gonna look into hypoglycemia just because of the sudden drops that I get surrounding food. I don't know if that's a thing. I haven't had any of the major symptoms of diabetes, and hypoglycemia usually goes along with diabetes. But I'm overweight, there's that. So that frequently leads to diabetes, or what leads to obesity leads to diabetes. So I don't know. I will address that in my next doctor's appointment, which needs to be soon, because I have bipolar 2 and I have Hashimoto's hypothyroidism, and he has to actually see me and talk to me at least once a year in order to renew those prescriptions. My bipolar disorder, like I said, it's bipolar 2, so I don't get the full manias. I get like a lower level, what's called hypomania. And on this medication, I don't actually get those anymore, which was hard to give up because I'm super tired all the time. I have been since 2001. And the hypomania, I had energy and I could do things. And I remember talking to my psychiatrist and saying, why would I want to stop that? You got to give me a reason to stop that. I love that I don't have the depression anymore. Hello, Doc. He's here new and he's adorable. How are you? Yep, no sea monsters. Woohoo! Plus, we have Garibaldi, our guard flamingo, who is protecting us from sea monsters. He can totally... Oh my gosh, look how cute you are, Mallory. You're adorable. Okay, so, oh, there's a balloon. I thought I heard a balloon. So she said, my psychiatrist said, well, every time you have one of those hypomanic episodes, you're doing damage to your brain. And I went, oh, okay, well, message received, motivation given. Thank you so much. So I stay on my medication, and this is because I need more purples. So I kept the roses and the mums because those are the ones that I'm working on. I'm not going to do that right now. Don't do that right now. So I have them at various stages as I make progress. You need to test your purple mums. You breed them with a seed yellow. And if they give you white a few times or a couple of times, then they're no good and you can move them on, get rid of them. But if they give you a yellow, then you move them down here. So this is my testing area, and when I get a white, I put it right here. So I'll probably go till I get 2 whites. And then if I get a 3rd white, we're calling this not good. But this is where I just kind of do my testing, and that helps me remember, oh, it's given me a white already. These little empty spots have a clear pathing, so they won't spread. This is to get more blacks, and then this is my gonna get blue roses eventually. I water them almost all the time, and I don't have anybody come water them for me. So they're going slowly, and that's okay because I'm not really worried about that. What was I going to do? I was going to do something else. I don't know. So I'm working on that, whatever. I'm waiting for the Stardew Valley update. So here's the thing. It's dropping today. We don't know when. He said, because like Nintendo gives you a time release date, and a lot of the big ones give you a time release, and I mean a time that the release will come. And he said, yeah, I'm gonna get up whenever I get up, and I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna check it one more time for bugs, and then I'll put it out. I don't know what time zone he's in or anything, so we're just kind of waiting. And you know what? He did the whole game by himself, and I learned today he even wrote all the music, and that's amazing music. If you haven't looked up the story of the creation of Stardew, it's pretty impressive. It's really impressive. Anyway, the music is fabulous, and the fact that he did that and all the programming is pretty crazy to me. So, let's see. What was I saying? Oh, I'm waiting for the update. And he has teased a few things. I don't know if you call it a tease, because he's released a couple of updates to tell us what is going to happen. Where was Gulliver? We'll do Gulliver while I talk. And one of the things that he said, you're right here. Where are you? Okay, I'm going to talk to him, and then while I look for the communicator parts, I'll talk to you. Just a second. Okay, a balloon flew through while he was talking to me. Where'd you go? Okay. Can I get it to... I hope it'll land in, this open spot. Oh, good. So one of the things he released yesterday... Because this is the thing, a lot of these updates won't matter to me because I just started playing like a couple weeks ago. So I don't know any of the problems, and I don't know why the end game needed changes or what all these touches are and all that stuff. So, I mean, they're great, but the one that really mattered to me was the one yesterday, and it was by far the biggest little drop. And he's added a new farm type, and it's called Meadowlands. And what he said, hello, Timbra, what do you have to say? Don't ask me to leave because I really like you. And if you ask to leave, then I've got 15 days before I can have somebody else ask. I'm going to run into resident services and just check in at the next stop, and then I'll come right back out. And if she still has that bubble, then it's a move out bubble. I mean, I hate to... Oh, there she is, and there's no move out bubble. I hate to ignore the chance for doing a favor for her, because I need those favor points on Smile Isle. But if it's a move out bubble and I don't talk to her, then I don't reject it, and tomorrow it has the chance of moving on to somebody else, because there are some people that I would be okay with them moving. Anyway, so there's a new farm type, and it's called Meadowlands, and I know you play Stardew, Lumi. I'm looking at you on this one. He said it's going to have green grass. Green grass that your animals will love to chew on. Green chewy grass that your animals will love. That's what he said. And you start with a coop and 2 chickens. So I don't know much about it. I've only done the original, the normal farm so far. I've started like 3 or 4 of them as I was testing things out. And I did buy it on my Switch. Although I can't do the update on my Switch because it didn't come to the Switch yet. It's not coming to the Switch yet. It's coming to just to the PC. Okay, I'm not keeping that right now. I've got all my clams, and I don't want to deal with that. Bye-bye, little clam. But so I've only done those. And before he released that, I had already decided I wanted to do a forest farm. I'm ready to try a new kind of farm. The forest one just sounds like me. I'm a mountains and woodsy kind of girl. I always do natural islands because that's who I am. And it has less farming area, but it's good for foraging. And I've noticed that while I do farm, I don't farm a ton, but I'm pretty new and that might change. But I forage a lot. I love to forage. So I was ready to try that. And then this announcement came and I'm like, well, now I want to try the new one, but I really was ready for the forest one. So what I'm thinking is I will wait a little bit after the update drops until somebody posts a picture of the new map, because I'm sure somebody will start it and post it quickly. They'll post the new map, and then I'll evaluate and decide if that's what I want to do. Another one, but I think I'll probably still do forest, partly because I was really excited about it, partly I have 5 of them, partly because I don't feel like I need to do something else yet because I'm so new, and partly because I think every single content creator out there is going to play the new map. So I feel okay about not playing the new map. Plus, I don't know. I can also start the new farm and try that on my own. I don't have to record that. I can still try one. Anyway, so that's my plan right now. I will evaluate and I might change my mind. But just so you know, this is the thing. I don't think I have burnout. This is kind of my answer to you, Lumi. I hope you watch this because she was asking about burnout. I don't think I have Animal Crossing burnout. I've had burnout from things, and they're kind of a deep mental health kind of situation. That I just think there is a little less inclination for me to play for hours and hours at a time on Animal Crossing. And my desire to make Animal Crossing videos is a little less, just because we're in that state where I don't really have plans. There's nothing to do. Look at me running around trying to find something to do. Anyway, so not burnout, but I think part of that is because I started playing Stardew, which I knew might be a problem, and I love it so much. And I think I will probably make a bunch of Stardew videos. And I apologize to everybody who's only here for the Animal Crossing videos. I will still try to get a few out. But right now, I feel like I do have channel video burnout a little bit. So, I think we're probably at it's Stardew videos or no videos for a while. And I think most of you would rather that I do Stardew videos. Plus, if I do Stardew videos for a while, that might be enough to keep me invested in my channel, right? I was talking about how every now and then I'm just like, no, I'm done. No, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. But I think Stardew might keep me going. So there will be some of those. I think a lot of times I make plans and promises and then I can't follow through, partly because of my health. And we're going to talk about that. You know what? I think I can talk while I do this. So, super bad headache today. I don't know if that is from anything or it's just what I do. Here's the thing. So I said, I was talking about my 5K and my concerns because of my health situations, and a few people who are new here got really concerned, and they're like, have you looked into this? Have you looked into that? You really should talk to a doctor because of this. And I thought, a lot of you have been here for a long time and you've heard about my health stuff before, and I've explained that we hit a number. I want to go where I can not be under the trees. I explained that a lot of these health issues have been going on for years and years, and we've done so much testing, and most of the important things have been ruled out. And I am working with my doctors. Oh, that's interesting. And most of the things that people mention, I have looked into and I have tried, and I am still, right? I absolutely appreciate all the sweet things that people have said and the concern and all those things. But a lot of them are just part of my life. I've had a headache since 2005. all day, every day. I've had a brain MRI. I've had a lot of brain MRIs. The first year and a half, 2 years, we did a ton of testing and medication tries. I got Botox shots in my forehead to try and help, which didn't, and that was a weird experience. And like $450 out of pocket. That was annoying. I had some in my, let's go do the flower garden ones. And we never did come up with anything. I have what's called, I don't know. They thought I had a microadenoma on my pituitary gland, and then follow-up MRIs said no, there's nothing there. I think it was we think it was an artifact, which means, you know, just kind of something that shows up on the MRI that really isn't there, like a shadow or something. And every time I've had a follow-up MRI, because I've had one every 10 years, it has not shown again. However, I do have hemangioma, is that what it's called? I don't know. I have what my doctor called like a strawberry mark on my brain, which is a whole bunch of blood vessels kind of all together. That, anyway, most people never know about them because they don't do anything, and if I didn't have an MRI, I wouldn't know there was one. And it hasn't changed. It's not a concern. Like I said, I've had a headache for however many years. What year is this? 2017. So we're almost at, it's 2024. Why'd I go with 17? Because July 17th is my headache anniversary. And it will be 19 years. Is that right? Is that my math correct? 2005 to 2024? Yeah. So in July, I will have had my headache for 19 years. That's fun. All day, every day. Except I had half an hour where I didn't have a headache several years ago. It was weird. Anyway, but so that's we've done everything. I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Anyway, all kinds of things checked. The headache is just a keeper, I guess. So I have good days and bad days, and I've had dizziness and vision problems and all kinds of things that come with that, and the fatigue has been since 2001 when I went to bed for a year and a half, which means I got up to feed my kids and feed myself and just the bare minimum, and then I was just in bed. So that was, that I've been clawing my way back, and I've had good times and bad times. But I've had some new changes. That's why it's an issue. This health thing, this food-related thing, do I want to pick my farm? Now, what do you want? I'm not even going to talk to you yet. I'll check in with you later. Let's see if we can find somebody crafting. Anyway, that's new, and so we're working on that again. Usually I just ignore them and move on with my life. You can acclimate to a whole lot of things that you think you can't. You can. Hold on. You can get through this. Anyway, so hi Bree. She's not crafting. I hate to just pop in and pop out. Just so you know, that does not affect your friendship. I guess it used to in other versions of Animal Crossing, but popping into their house and not talking to them will not hurt your friendship points. Don't worry about it. I'm adapting to this new one, right? Trying to see if I can keep my life going regular, unless we can figure something out. So that's what we're doing right now, trying to find some answers. Because it's kind of having a stronger impact than the other things have. I'm missing more things. There are things I can't do because of my I think I already know that. Because of my energy problems or because of the dizziness, like I can't work because of it. So, but that means I have more time for videos. That's great. So that's why I really want to figure it out. So far, most of the big things it could be, we've ruled out. So hopefully that's not... hopefully nothing big is still out there to turn up. We'll see. Hopefully that'll help people have a little bit of an understanding. Let's go collect shells. We don't do that very often anymore. We'll do that. But my 5K. So I had 5K last Saturday, and I was worried because of the health energy drop that happens with my food. So I did a lot of pre-eating. Like I had a big spaghetti and chicken and gnocchi dinner the night before. Not too big, just big enough. And I ate that morning. Yeah, I actually woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and couldn't go to sleep. So I was a little tired. But I ate that morning, and I took some Excedrin with a little caffeine and to deal with the pain, because I hurt all the time. And I had some fruit snacks because those seem to be helping. That's another reason that I'm kind of thinking maybe hypoglycemia or low blood sugar, because it helps if I take a little sugar. This is the thing. I've gone without food for a long time in the past, and it's never been a problem. I've never been this affected by some quick sugars before. So I think this is something to look into. Okay, where are you, Balloon? Can we get you before you go over the flowers? Where'd you go? Right there. Easy peasy. Boom. Okay. So, how many balloons do we have now? How many more do we need to pop? Because we're doing well. I think it's on the left. Let's see. Bell ringer. Come on. Did I pass it? I passed it. Okay, so it must not be there. Raining treasure. We need 32 more balloons. We're making great progress. So I did all those things, and I was pumped and I was ready when we got there, and I felt good. And I had 3 adult daughters who did it with me. That was fun. And we were not, hey, let's hang out together. My daughter had previously said, we're not going to worry about sticking together. There's Garibaldi. Hi, Garibaldi. Thank you for keeping us safe from sea monsters. You're doing a great job. And so I went ahead because even though I haven't been running, I was never a big runner. I started running about 8 years ago. I got a year and a half in, and then I fell down a mountain while I was hiking and ripped the ligaments. Oh, I wanted to put things away. Ripped the ligaments in my ankle, and then I didn't run anymore. So, but I've had the desire quite frequently, and so I went into this going, I'll probably walk most of it. I'll run just a little bit if I feel so inclined. So, what else do I want to do? running out of things to do while I'm talking because I have a couple things to talk about. Let's go stretch, I guess. No, let's not stretch. I'm just going to go through this really quickly. So I will do some yoga right here while I talk to you. So, but I still hike with my friend, and our base hike is usually about 3 miles. It's like standard. So a 5K is just over 3 miles, and I was like, I can totally do this. So I did that, and I ran a bit. It was for sure not my best time, but it wasn't my worst time either. It was about 54 minutes. My best time is about 33 minutes. And remember, I was in my late 40s and brand new to running, so I felt pretty good about that after several months of working at it. But after about a mile, my muscles started to say, wow, yeah, we're out. We don't have anything else to give. And so I popped some fruit snacks and started to feel better. And I had to do that a couple times during the race, but I finished the race. It was fine. I felt great after the race, and I stretched after the race, and everything was great. I had some pretty good runner's cough and some wheezing, maybe some exercise-induced asthma. I don't know. It's pretty good wheezing afterward. And then about an hour and a half after I came home, or after the race ended, my temperature dropped because with my thyroid, my temperature goes way, way up with exercise, and then a little while later, it just plummets. And so I was freezing, so cold that I got in my bed under the covers with a jacket on and zipped up and a heating pad and my dog lying on me, and it took me an hour and a half to warm up. I slept a little bit, and when I woke up, my hip hurt so bad I could barely walk. So it was a rough recovery. By the next day, it was feeling better. So my hip is good. My foot still hurts. That was before. I've had that for about a month. And my knee hurt during the race. Like before the race, my knee hurt because I slept wrong or something. My knee is feeling better. So I'm back to normal, and I did okay. And I would like to do some more 5Ks. I did sign up for one. And yeah. Let's play categories. Where do you want to play categories? Let's play. We did it right there last time. Let's do it over here by the water. By the water. This is kind of cute. If that silly. Oh, let's just do it on there. I'm just going to sit right here. Okay, we're going to play categories because I need to be done. I got to go check and see if the update's up. Update's up. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So, this is the time of the video where we place categories. And today your category is things you save up to buy. Now that can be something small. Like Bill has a little free money allowance that goes into his account every payday. And sometimes he saves up to get something that's kind of small. Like he's like, I saved up so I could get this big game or something. I don't know, because it's a little play money. But maybe it's something huge. It's up to you. Things you save up to buy. It could be anything. Think broad and wide. Kind of the same thing, isn't it? Okay. I don't know. I'm blubbering again, and Bill hates that. I'm gonna roll the die, give you a letter. Start the timer. You'll have 30 seconds to come up with something that starts with this letter that is something that you save up to buy. I'll accept pretty much anything. Maybe it's milk. Because we were in a point where milk was tough to buy because we had no money. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Hope I don't get an M now. Oh, we've already done M, so it won't be that. Okay. Things you save up to buy, and your letter is P. Go. Okay. Did you get... Oh, I forgot to stop it. Did you get something? I got something pretty normal and legit. I got piano. People save up to get a piano because they're very expensive, or they get one handed down to them from their parents like I did and like they did. Different piano though. So piano. I also thought panther, but that seemed a little out there, and I don't actually want a panther. But I'll bet there are people who save up to get a panther. Oh, palomino. I know people have to save up for horses sometimes. Anyway, let me know what you got. What it starts with the letter P that you save up to get. But the reason we place categories is to come up with our letter of the day. And today's letter of the day is P. So if your first name, last name, middle name, nickname, maiden name, gamer name, pseudonym, all the other names, any name that's ever been associated with you starts with the letter P, then you are my superstars for today. Yay, superstars. You're the best. Thank you so much. You're all amazing. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, like I said, I will be doing more Stardew Valley videos probably than Animal Crossing for the next little while. I hope. I don't know, maybe I'll fall off the deep end again. But I think I will be. I think it's good. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you enjoy Stardew Valley videos. If you enjoyed this video, and want to see more in the future, you should subscribe, because like I said, sometimes I drop off the planet and just I'm gone for a little bit. And if you want to know when I come back, then you gotta be subscribed. I cannot be in this position and not see Star Trek shoes. Those are absolutely Star Trek shoes. I don't know if you possibly think they're not, because they are Star Trek shoes. I wish I had a pair of those in real life. That would be really fun. It's kind of silly, but I kind of like it a lot. So, oh, guess what else? So my neighbor found out that I was having health problems and she baked me cookies. What? Like you all know, I love cookies. These were fancy cookies. They were lime with coconut frosting, and they had like a wedge of lime on top. They were beautiful and yummy, and it was the sweetest thing. So again, today, I wish you cookies. I hope you get some cookies today. If you don't like cookies, then I hope you get something you love. That's all I got. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna go see if the Stardew Valley update is there. Let me know if you play Stardew. Just so you know, my Stardew Valley videos will not be like anybody else's, because most people have been playing this for a long time and people just play differently than I do. Mine is going to be very basic about what I've learned in the last month, what you should know when you start. Like people say, these are the things I wish I knew when I started, but they say it 5 years later and they don't really remember what they didn't know. And I can tell you what I didn't know that I wish I'd known. Some really, really basic things that I saw when I watched my first video, and now I know, oh my gosh, it was there all along and you didn't even know it. So I'm going to tell you those things. If you were ever interested in playing Stardew and didn't know how, you're going to get a better idea from me than from most, probably, because I'm still such a beginner. Anyway, they're just going to be chill. They're going to be relaxed. There will be no speed running. There will be no push to perfection. I'm just going to play. And some days I won't get anything done other than chopping down trees, and it'll bring me joy. So hopefully you'll come along and try a couple and decide if that's something you want to stay. We won't place categories over there because I don't want anybody who's here just for Animal Crossing content to miss categories. It's our thing. So just Stardew all the time in those videos, not on my channel. Oh, sorry. I gotta go. You have a great day. This gonna be short video turned out to not be a short video. So sorry, and I hope you liked it. Go have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.